All right. Hello, my name is Jason Blaze, and here's another edition of Savage Weight Loss. Today we're coming to you from the beach. You're going to hear a lot of background noise because it is the beach. There's people here, but it's extremely calm today. Beautiful day. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some water treading, do some push-ups, and running in sand. I love running in sand because it's a little bit softer of an impact to your ankles, to your knees, when you're a big guy like myself. But another addition to running in sand is it's harder. Your feet sink in, you have to pull them out. So it's a little bit harder of a workout than running on regular concrete. So it's got its easiness and its hardness. Pretty much with everything, pros and cons, pros and cons. So, that's my workout for today. But I wanted to go over the diet. A lot of people are asking, what is your diet? And it's slightly keto, and it's slightly, what do you call it? It's slightly, I'm having a brain hiccup right now. The intermittent fasting. I basically eat 1 to 2 meals a day in a short window. Now, the window that I eat is between, when I get home, usually about 2 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock, and then I'll eat again at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So it's like a little 7 to 8 hour window depending on what time I eat which meal. Now, the first meal is very light. It's only a couple 100 calories. It's like some pickle spears wrapped in turkey, with some avocado slices, stuff like that, to get, just something in me, because I've been all day, all night without food. And then, like right now, it's early. Right now, it's about 10:30. I haven't eaten yet, because it's too early for me. The first meal I eat, I told you, it's afternoon, about 3 o'clock. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is go over the dinner menu. The dinner menu, like you saw with the chili, is a large bowl of something good. It's going to be the chili. It could be a rack of ribs with some greens. It could be a turkey leg. You name it. We're going for high protein, a little bit of vegetable. And that's the reason why I say that it's kind of keto, because sometimes my vegetable amount puts me out of keto. Now, that's not going to be the case come March Madness. March Madness, starting next month, so I got 1 more week of norm, and I'm not losing a lot right now. I've hit like a stagnant point, but I'm not too worried about that. I got 9 days to reach my goal, and I'm not even close, not even in the ballpark, but I got 9 days to reach my goal for this month of, 352. If I hit 352, then I made it. If not, then I didn't. That means I have to work harder next month. But next month, I've dubbed it March Madness. And March Madness is every day I go to the gym. Every day. No matter what, I go to the gym. And when I go to the gym, I work out every area of my body. But I use the flow principle. Now, the flow principle of working out, which I got introduced to on the Joe Rogan experience, it was amazing when this guy talked about it. You work out not to your sore. You work out, you might have a little bit of an ache, but that means you've gone just enough. Stop at that point. So you're pushing weight, stop. You run a little bit, when your muscles start burning, you stop. And that is so you can work out the next day. So you're trying to burn more calories every day you go. But you're not trying to go to where you're hurt and you need an actual full day of rest to rebuild. That's the flow principle. That's a pretty interesting principle. I never heard of it before. But it made sense. You could burn more calories that way. And he said, through time, once you get endured to it and whatnot, and finally, 100 push-ups is nothing to you, yeah, you could probably have some pretty decent gains through that. Pretty amazing gains, actually. But I'm going to try that for the month of March Madness. I'm going to try to do 3 workouts a day, 1 at the gym, and then 2 minor workouts. Now, probably for me, every bit of this is going to be agony because I'm really out of shape. So, here I am at the beach. I'm going to get a little bit of a swim in. See some dark clouds over there, but I don't mind the rain. I mean, I'm gonna be wet anyway, right? And then, but the what everything is. But March Madness coming up, 3 workouts a day, and pure carnivore diet. I didn't mention that part. Pure carnivore diet. So only meat, no vegetables, no real salt. I'm gonna use a little bit of veg cell. That's the salt substitute. It's really good. My mom put me onto that when I was younger. So I'm gonna use a little bit of veg cell, pure carnivore diet, and I'm gonna cut out all forms of carbs, so 0 carb, all protein, all forms of, well, not all forms of fat, but all meat fat, of course. And you know, some will be low-fat days and whatnot, but I'm gonna eat like salmon, because that's a fatty fish. A lot of salmon, actually. You can eat eggs. I love a good omelet, so that's good. And basically, carnivore diet, you eat things that come from meat sources. So cheese is okay. Milk, you don't need milk. But you put some cheese on like a burger. No bread, of course. No vegetables, of course, because once again, carnivore. And that's pretty much going to be it. So I got 1 more week to go before I hit this carnivore phase. So I'm going to slowly ease into it throughout this week, and hopefully do some, get rid of the extra pounds that I need to get down to the 352 mark. If I do, great. If I don't, I'm not worried about it. March Madness is going to make all the difference in the world. I'm trying in March Madness, I'm going to try 2 pounds a day. So by the end of March Madness, whatever I start at, and I will weigh in. I will weigh in with you. I promise you that. I'm going to put in a weigh-in video just for that. And then through March Madness, you're not going to hear much about my weight. But at the end, my goal is going to be 60 pounds lighter from wherever I began in 1 month. And I believe I can do that through the carnivore diet and this 3 small exercises in a day through the flow principle. Anyway, I've talked enough. I'm going to go get my workout on the beach. Why? Because it's a beautiful sunny day. Look at the water. That is beautiful. I'm going to use my GoPro, get some training action, because I'm still trying to get a hold of my camera where I got the editing and everything done. But you'll see that later to come. Anyway, Jason Blaze, peace out. Savage weight loss. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, savage weight loss.